I want to thank you all for being here, making time for me.
Well, I don't understand why this has to be a public performance. Well, I do, but...
Why, what has to be?
Brooke, this really just concerns you and me, right?
Well, the two of you are having problems?
I especially don't think it's proper for Thomas to be here in this meeting.
Will you please just let her talk?
Logan, go ahead and say what you have to say.
Brooke and I did not have sex on that island.
You said you blacked out.
Look, I'm sure.
Do you want to have control of this company someday?
Are you serious about that?
Absolutely. I told you I will change my will. You'll get my 25% of the stock. With what your father gave you, you'll have 30%. Now all you have to do is tell what happened on the island.
You're asking me to lie.
I'm asking you to correct a mistake that was made regarding your family.
Gosh, don't you see? I don't want it like this.
Don't you! You listen to me, and don't you go all soft on me. You did what had to be done. Do you understand me? You did what had to be done.
Brooke, I still think it's wrong for Thomas to be here.
Why are you fighting this so much? If Brooke has something to say, why shouldn't Thomas be here to hear it?
Look, I don't want to stand around and listen to all of this. I especially don't want to stand around while you beg Ridge for mercy.
Don't go. You're the one I need to see most of all. Okay. I'm ready.
Well, let's see it.
Okay. It's not quite the color that I'd had in mind.
Come on, I mean, isn't it a little bit too, like, big?
Oh, you think everything should be skin tight.
What's wrong with that?
What? Because it wouldn't work for every woman in the world, that's why.
But are we selling dresses to every woman in the world? I just think that it would be great if it were about 5 sizes too small.
And you think everything is great.
On you, yes.
So, do we have a collection?
Yes,
no,
we
we
do.
don't.
Wow, mark that one down in the books as the first time that Jackie and Owen don't function as an echo for each other.
We are going to have a collection once the pattern makers are done with the sketches.
Darling, there's so much more to it than that.
Yes, it's designed by you, it's modeled by you. Jackie M. for the mature woman.
Ooh.
Mature. I meant to say mature.
Don't
I didn't-
call my
Ready,
wife
I'm sorry.
mature.
Mature? My mother? There's nothing mature about my mother.
Well, shut my mouth.
What did Stephanie want?
I guess we're behind on the latest gossip around here, unless, of course, one of you knew that Ridge and Brooke broke up.
We really don't have anything to say to each other.
There are things that we don't need to repeat, I agree. But I do need to tell all of you something.
Excuse me. A very cute little guy just arrived with this for you.
Thank you.
He said you were expecting it. Great. I'd say it's your letter of resignation, but I'd give even odds on explicit photos.
Pam.
What? Nobody is deaf or blind. Everybody knows there's something going on around here. All right, go back to your desk, Pammy. That's all that you're good for.
I didn't really think you would need a letter of resignation. Sure, none of you expected me to be back here.
Is somebody being served with legal papers?
What, legal papers? What is this, Brooke? What's going on?
Eric, I invited you here because you've never not been on my side. When everybody else deserted me, you were there for me, and I will always be thankful of that. But I think it's fair to say that you were wrong. Because all of those things that I did, those foul things that I was accused of, I think they're partly true. And I only deceived you because I was deceiving myself. I'm sorry. I need to change my life. And I've asked all of you here because I want to explain to you how I'm going to do that.
I thought I'd given up hope.
For you and Taylor?
No, it wasn't until this moment that I didn't realize that I had still been hoping. Well, you know what? I got one thing to say. You better not invite me to the wedding.
Nikki, why did Stephanie choose to confide that tidbit of news to you specifically?
Us people with spots on our lungs stick together.
Oh, stop. Did you think it would be of particular interest?
If you know enough to ask the question, then you already know the answer, Mother.
Well?
Sorry, Fuzzy, you lost me.
Brooke?
Brooke and you?
On some level, it is true, isn't it? You never really got over Brooke, no matter how hard you tried with other women.
That's one way to rewrite history, Mother.
Oh, you loved her. You understood her more than anyone to come into her life after Ridge. Her words, not mine.
You and Brooke. Well, damn. Seems that everybody's changing partners.
I've been kept in the dark here. I don't like this. Thomas. Why is your mother here? What does she have to do with this?
She's his mother. What other reason does she need?
I was asked to be here, same as you.
I'm talking to Thomas. Experience tells me not to trust what the two of you have to say about Brooke. You know something, Thomas. I want to know what it is.
Dad, you really need to trust me on this. You're gonna back off.
Back off what? She's talking about retiring, changing her life. She's given as much to this company as anybody else. I think I'm the one who's in a position to...
Stop it. I did what they said I would do. Please, don't defend me. I can't take it anymore.
What, who said you would do?
I think she means me.
And what is it that she's done that you said she would do?
Your grandson.
It's not what you think. I'm not making excuses when I say I wasn't myself. I ate these berries on the island that were hallucinogenic. Dr. Lewis knows what they were. And Thomas told me not to. He said they'd be poisonous. It would be better if they were.
You and Thomas?
No, I have no recollection of it.
Then how do you know what happened?
Thomas remembers.